What's going on, y'all? Grind Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today we got your boy Fitted Fearless in the crosshairs, man. If y'all know who Fitted Fearless is, he's a red pill content creator who kind of dabbles in the black pill and style space as well. And lately he's been giving style tips. I guess he's trying to get his Kevin Samuels on for like the men and all that kind of stuff. He's trying to be the African Kevin Samuels, goddamn. But yeah, this is this is an old picture of Fitted Fearless. He thought it was styling back then, but yeah, man, Fitted Fearless has definitely had a glow up, so I'll give him that. But in this particular video right here, is he giving bad advice to the regular local joker? Let's go on and check it out, man. Of course, I'm going to give my way in, and I would love to hear what y'all got to say at the end. Let's get it.
You can see my hair is like pretty much gone. Like I've been trying minoxidil, and then teeth are not very good. So
how old are you?
I'm 33.
So you didn't need to do a hair transplant?
Mm-hmm.
If I were you, I would do a hair transplant. With everything else you have that is not that great, you can't afford to not have your teeth good. Find somewhere where you can get some veneers and go immediately. Your beard can also be trimmed so it can look cleaner. Like you just look super rough and older. You look better bald than with that right now.
So you think I should just go ahead and shave the whole thing off for now?
Shave it off right now until you can get the hair transplant figured out.
Since I'm going to be shaving my head off, you don't think like I need to grow out like the beard more, like, and then, you know.
You want to look, you want to try and look even crazier? The way your teeth are, there's no amount of fucking braces that's going to make them perfect, straight, white. So you might as well just get veneers, in my opinion, because you got too many gaps. Smile again. You got too many gaps. Are you Nigerian?
Yeah, I'm Nigerian, yeah.
I can tell you don't use sunscreen.
No, I don't use sunscreen. No,
Right.
we're black.
Yeah, let me tell you how I know you don't use sunscreen. Look at the unevenness in your skin. This is super clear. Look at how your cheeks are light and your forehead is dark. That is a clear sign that you don't use sunscreen. If you want even skin tone, you have to use sunscreen.
All right.
All right, G.
Boy, so Fitted Fearless basically just eat the little joker, man. He killed him, man. I don't know if the dude paid for it or if the dude just kind of like called into his live or something. If he paid for it, I'd be disappointed. You just took my money just to roast me up like this, and then you didn't give me no good tips. I don't think the tips were good. If you think the tips were good, go ahead and give me your way in down in the comments below. But the tips to me aren't good. The guy seems a little slow, and I think most guys that tend to call into these red pill content creators are calling in to another man for stuff that's so basic at such an advanced age. It lets me know that you might be a little slow. Like this dude's talking about some, should I cut the whole thing off with my hair? What do you mean? Look at your hair, dog. Look at your hair. You look like a crazy lunatic. You look like pure D shit. Cut all that shit off. Fitted Fearless talking about go get a hair transplant. That's out of order. That's out of line. Ain't no need for that, bro. I think when it comes to you balding and whatnot, if you try things like minoxidil, or I guess if you do have the money for the hair transplant, then you can grab it. But for the most part, man, you just gotta go with the natural way of things, man. Just time for you to go and cut that off. And I don't know if you're a Christian or whatever, you could be like, God, he don't give you something that you can't handle, so you cut your hair off, and you'll find a way. And if you're not Christian, then there's just always a will, there's a way, man. You lose one thing, you adapt, and you do another. So go and cut your hair off, man. Bald it up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a bald head if you know how to cut that thing clean. Another thing, this dude probably going to the African barber. He don't need to be going to the African barber, but the African barber, he'll mess you up, boy. Because them African jokers, man, I mean, they be having a little, their hair genetics are a little questionable, I'll say. The hairlines are a little janky. The hair growth and texture sometimes can be a little janky. Not really the texture, but the growth rate, I'll say. Like I definitely got a couple African homeboys. Like I got like that are West African. Their hair, they got down. You ain't gonna see a afro from them grow for like 2 years. But if you got like an Ethiopian homeboy, something like that, East African homeboy, they're probably got down. They can grow their hair significantly faster than the West African. Also, their lineups on both sides, the lineups can be questionable at times. But many guys that I've met that have grown up here tend to have solid lineups. I think that when it comes to African dudes and lineups, I think it's more so them not taking care of their lineup over time. And then by the time you see them, they lineup done already got them, went out of whack, and now they're here. I think most of the time, the fresh off the boat African jokers that I be seeing, horrible lineups. But dudes that like grew up here in the States, they tend to do a little bit better about their swag and they keep their hair up and their lineups be good and all that. Their hair texture might not be good. They might not grow an afro for 2-3 years, but they keep themselves lined up and crisped up and cleaned up. So I will get them that, man. I think as far as barbers go, man, if you are somebody that's just trying to get a good barber, here's the haircut hierarchy, goddamn. Black American guys and Dominican guys. Those are the top two. I would say that they're both even. I was going to say Black American guys first, but I'll be fair, and I'll say that Dominican jokers, they can cut hair just as good. So, man, you know, everybody black, but, you know, you get your Black American or a Dominican guy, cut your hair, you might be straight. And I'm just really just being facetious, man. I mean, I know that there are other guys that know how to cut hair, other nationalities, but those are probably your best bets. I never really met no white guy, except for that one dude, Vic Blends. He be here in Atlanta. I'll be running down the belt line and seeing him like a Jay on the side of the belt line, begging folks to give him a free haircut so he can get some content. But but yeah, man, you need to get your hair cut right, man. Go to the right barber, man. Just because he a Black American, and if he's from like Alabama or something like that, you might have to figure something out because he used to country cuts. So you got to find somebody that's a little more citified with their cuts, a little more advanced with their cuts. But yeah. But anyway, man, he also talked about this guy getting veneers, which I think is asinine. Why would we get veneers? This guy has a perfect set of teeth. Besides them being yellow or yellowing, this guy has a perfect set of teeth. I think veneers are they're a little bit too much. Like, unless you're like really that retarded to the point where you need validation from women and you need to really, I guess, qualify yourself for women so badly that you need to go get veneers and get your teeth shaved down to little chiclets, the little Tic Tacs, and they put a whole fake mouthpiece on your teeth. And now when you chew, it's like a weird little sensation or something like that. That doesn't sound good to me. Imagine you have a whole bunch of veneers and now every time you chew, their shits is like rumbling and shaking and stuff. I got a homeboy that got some veneers. He ain't really my homeboy. He's just somebody I'm close to. He lame to me actually, but he got veneers. And he said that he went to this girl's birthday party because these girls invited him to a birthday party. He started chewing on the steak, and he said his teeth start shaking. He said his teeth start shaking, and then next thing you know, one of his teeth fell out. So he had to go hide in the bathroom about it and replace that guy. He had to implant that guy back in there. So I don't think veneers are a good thing. I think with this guy, just go and get some Invisalign and get some teeth whitening. First off, get some teeth whitening because your teeth is bright as the sun, goddamn. Get some teeth whitening. The ladies ain't gonna like that. You know, the gaps are something that, you know, if they close over time, the ladies might deal with that. I think a couple, 2-3 gaps ain't as bad. At least you ain't got no crowding. But goddamn, you need to goddamn close them gaps up with some Invisalign. Braces to me is a little goofy after a certain age. As far as your beard, line that shit up. Why is your beard not lined up? Why is your mustache not lined up? You look like a Geppetto with that trash mustache. Cut that beard, trim it down, get a lineup. That's all it takes. Get a lineup, shave your head, get Invisalign, get teeth whitening. It's not that hard. Get in shape and get some better clothes. I can tell you ain't got no goddamn swag. You run around here with open-toed shoes with no socks on and some hot water pants. And it will look like you got a polo or a button-down shirt, and you run around here trying to pick up ladies, and then you probably smell a little bit funny. No. Do a little bit better about your swag. Learn how to talk to people. You probably got that third world. Not really that third world. That's messed up to me. That's cool knowledge to say. But you probably got that fresh off the boat kind of swag when it comes to talking to ladies. Nah, bro, you in America now. You better goddamn get your shit together and learn how to talk to ladies. I can tell your social skills up. But yeah, man, Fearless, he roasted the dude, and if the dude paid money, he wasted the dude's time. And I think that advice was bad. In my opinion, it was bad. Why would I get veneers and why would I go get a hair transplant? All these things are money, and then they're also taking a whole lot away from you just as a person in general. Who wants to get the goddamn veneers? You ain't got to get them, goddamn. Why? Just take the time to take the long road and straighten out your teeth and keep your teeth healthy and goddamn whiten them guys. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. And, keep up with your hair and stop looking like a ragamuffin Geppetto, bro. It ain't that hard, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. If you agree, if you disagree, whatever. But I appreciate y'all watching the video, and I will see y'all next time.